All right. Yes. All right, let me go ahead and share this out. 1 second, folks. Share. Tweet. All right, I'll give everybody some time to join, and then we will go ahead and get to the chat. Matthew, my man, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? What's going on, man? What's going on? I'm gonna give everybody some time to join. Whoever wants to join, we'll have a chat for a little bit. Not much to talk about when it comes to baseball news, but I got a few places to go real quick. Got to run to the grocery store. I think it closes at 10 today, so I got more than enough time. Yeah, man. No, we good. Yeah, the family's good. Everybody's all right. We just went to go buy some furniture. So, yeah, kind of getting bored to just sit in the house. Yeah, I'm healthy, man. I'm good. I'm good. GL, welcome, my friend. Gary, what's going on? Brad, what's going on? Carl, what's going on? Yeah, man, there's not much going on, man. It's boring. I mean, it's really boring. So if you find any toilet paper, I don't know what's up with the toilet paper. We good in the house, but that's not like we didn't buy any extra. You know, typically we go to Sam's Club, we buy the big pack of toilet paper, which lasts a while. You got cats getting 300 rolls of toilet paper. I'm like, I don't understand it. It's that launch angle, man. I don't know. Man. It's insane. Jack, I kind of agree with you, man. It's wild out there, man. It's wild. Yes, it is. It is torture right now with no baseball. I had a few people message me and was like, man, the channel has slowed down. Is everything all right? It's not that there's anything wrong. People get offended when I do things other than baseball. So, I want to talk baseball. It's my favorite thing to do. I want to talk Yankees. There's not really nothing to talk about. I mean, as you guys see with everything, even my views are down with new videos because there's not much to discuss. So it's kind of tough right now. There's just not a lot going on. Yeah, toilet paper does seem to be the new currency. You could probably make deals with people with toilet paper right now. It's kind of crazy. I don't have MLB The Show 20. I don't have it yet. I didn't buy it. To be honest, I don't know what it is. I'm just not too excited for that game. I don't know if a few of the people I spoke to said it really is 19. It's not too big of a difference. And then again, like I said, I've been playing Mortal Kombat 11 still. My new downloadable character is my childhood favorite, Spawn, so I love playing as him. And then Resident Evil 3 also comes out very soon, so, I'm excited about that. Judge's rib is getting better. Yeah, the update said there's been a little improvement, not major, but he has enough time to wait. I don't know when this is going to happen. I have no idea when baseball is going to be back. I actually talked to Mr. Reliable the other day, and a few of my guys just keeping in touch with him. And they even said, hey, I wish I had something to give you that is, can help your channel some, but there's really nothing going on. Guys are just waiting. Just like the world is waiting. So, ball players are humans too. It's just like us. We're waiting to get back to our regular life again. Even though Virginia right now is not really quarantined, so to say, everything is closed. Restaurants are closed. So I guess almost like everybody else. But it's boring. It's weird. Things are closing very early. So, I don't know, man. I guess we'll just sit back and wait. We'll sit back and wait. The defense really sucks in 20. I'm not too excited to play it. I'm really not. I'm really not. I would have had it. I just don't care. Ryan, my friend, what's going on? What is going on? There's not much to talk about, man. It's even your guys' questions. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just a weird time. It's a weird time for doing YouTube. Like I said, we're moving a lot of stuff out of the house already. We're selling some stuff that we don't need no more. So I don't really have my setup right now. But come June and July, everything's going to change. The channel's going to be crazy. There's so many ideas that I want to bring to you guys that I'm excited about. Me and Felix are talking about doing some things together. So It's going to be interesting to see, what the progression of the channel looks like. But yeah, this whole virus is kind of putting a hard stop to everything right now. Even a new place that we're looking at, they didn't even want us to go see it. They were like, "Oh, we don't want to get too close." I'm like, "Well, we can't make our mind up if we don't see it." So, Ryan says Meredith will be doing a show all about deadlifting. Oh man, that's crazy. What did I think of Miggy so far? He looked good, man. Miguel Andujar could hit. I think he looked good in left field. Um, I think the more you can get Miguel Andujar in the lineup, the more you have to. His bat is too important. It's too good. I still think, he'll be one of the better bats the Yankees have. I think it's extremely important to the Yankees. I really do. I think he'll be one of their most, productive bats. He's just a natural hitter. Miguel Andujar can hit. I think he looked good in left field, too. Reaction was good. He wasn't fooled for what we saw early on. We know he got a strong arm. We haven't seen enough to see the accuracy. But I like the idea of seeing what else he can do. Hot take, the 2020 season will be canceled. It wouldn't shock me one bit. It wouldn't shock me one bit. I hope not, but it really wouldn't blow me away, put it that way. I bet you could get Kurt Schilling on the channel pretty easily. Maybe. Maybe. I've been, there's been some debate from myself to dive into politics on the channel, but I don't want to do that because a lot of people get turned off by it. There's too much of it. There's politics in everything that is done nowadays. It kind of gets tiring, so I really don't want to dive down that route too much. Sometimes it's hard to hold back, but I know not everybody wants to hear politics, especially when it comes to sports. And I don't either, personally. So sports a lot of times a getaway from the realities of the world and the craziness of the world that we live in. So yeah, I miss sports. I miss baseball. I miss the Yankees. I was gonna be in Baltimore. Matter of fact, I was gonna stay in Baltimore and go to the first two games. I was going to surprise everybody on the opening day and be like, hey, whoever's there, I'm actually here. I'm going to be staying in Baltimore for 2 nights. So, yeah, that all went to hell, of course. So that ain't going to be happening, unfortunately. But, it is what it is, man. We'll get back to it here soon and go from there. Yeah, man, I'm doing great. I'm doing good. I got 2 friends of mine in Virginia who have to stay away from work for 14 days because they're quarantining, apparently, because they had the flu. So apparently they got to be tested before they go back. So we'll see. It's kind of scary that the 2 biggest guys we have actually seem to be the most fragile. Yeah, it's kind of is strange. Nate, my friend, welcome. Yeah, everything's going good, man. Everything's going good right now. My beard is flourishing. I'm gonna let it keep growing. See how big it gets until all this stuff clears over. Kind of a fun thing I'm doing with a few of my friends here. We're going to let the beards grow. And hopefully everything goes back to nice. It's funny because I don't know if anybody is invested at all in the stock market, but I have recently bought a lot into the stock market because I do believe when this passes, it's going to shoot back up like crazy. If anybody's interested in that or has questions about it, I know I bought a lot in the Ford. I know they got the Ford Bronco coming out soon. Inovio, which is the pharmaceutical company, has dropped a lot. 52-week high is about $18. Now it's about $6 a share. So I don't know if anybody's interested in that, but that's something that I've been doing quite a bit of. I was never into it, to be honest. Never really did anything with stocks, but I have a friend of mine who showed me what they were doing and how much and how quickly these things built up. And he's a pretty smart guy, so I'm kind of taking his advice. He's like, buy it weekly, and when this thing's over, it's going to skyrocket. So we'll see if that is true. I mean, hate Donald Trump or not, but the stock market has been the greatest under him. Yeah, of course, now during a pandemic, it's going to go down, but I do think it's going to come back a lot. Ryan got into Charmin. So yeah, you're gonna do great with that right now. You might be able to build a house after all this toilet paper is being sold. But it's yeah, man, it's a crazy time. I know everybody's missing sports. I'm missing sports. We all are. Um, it's a weird time. It's a weird time. Yeah, I mean the company's failing is a scary thing. That really is. People being laid off. A few of my friends are laid off now. Two of my friends work for banks, and they said that a lot of their banks are either cutting their hours, but they're still gonna pay them 40 or something like that. But some of them have even been laid off to have corporate jobs, or I'm sorry, warehouse jobs like Amazon and things like that. They got a big plant here in Richmond. And a lot of them have been laid off completely, and it's kind of weird to see Amazon do that, considering they make so much money. But yeah, so it's a bit crazy right now out there. I'm very worried about the mom and pop shops. I never really noticed that small business makes up such a large part of our economy. So those are a lot of the things that will struggle during times like this. So it's kind of crazy. The KFC donut sandwich, Johnny, my friend, yes. Yes, I haven't ate since then. I haven't ate since then. I ate it this morning. You saw when I posted it. I just got done with eating it. I gotta be honest, folks. It's fucking horrible. It's horrible for you, but your taste buds would feel like they're on Disney World right now. It is delicious. The donut is soft and beautiful. The chicken is nice, delicate, and moist. Beautiful. Great mix. But it's a heart attack waiting to happen. I'm out of breath sitting in the car. I just ate the thing about 6 hours ago. I'm still out of breath. I think that's... Oh, my God, Ryan. Oh, man, I think that sandwich killed Luther Vandross. Oh, man. Wow. It might have. That sandwich is deadly, but it's delicious. Don't get me wrong. It's delicious. It is absolutely delicious. I had some people DM me as I'm touching my face, which is not you're supposed to, but I can't get over it. And ask me how I'm doing when it comes to YouTube and music. Well, those are my two big income sources. Now, YouTube, I don't make a ton of money. Music I do well because I get paid for each show, and I was doing, sometimes 4 to 6 shows a week. So those are canceled. So yeah, right now it's kind of been savings. And then my fiance does Herbalife, and she's pretty big up there when it comes to Herbalife. So she's doing well with that, and that's still going. That's still constant. But yeah, music has definitely taken a toll. I haven't been able to record. I've been out of the studio for weeks. I'm almost not even in the mood to write because you're stuck in your house and and yeah, it's kind of weird, man. I've been going for like long walks, listening to the beats that I'm working on, just coming up with different stuff. But yeah, it's definitely different. It's definitely different. I do got to get the show. Maybe I'll get it. Maybe I'll get it, guys. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll get MLB to show. Everybody could get together, and I got PS4, so anybody else we could play together or whatever. But like I said, man, MK11 is my thing. Anybody got Mortal Kombat 11? Let me know, and I'll be happy to lay the smackdown on anybody. I'll be happy to lay the smackdown on anybody that got MK11. More than happy to do it. More than happy to do it. Music is helping you now. Do you mean that you're doing music, or... I just recorded Thursday, but my voice isn't 100% because there isn't a drop of chicken in the state of Tennessee. Wow. I'm sure, Ryan. Ryan, by the way, are you working on an album? I meant to ask you about that because Ryan is actually really talented. I don't know if anybody's ever seen Ryan. Ryan's an extremely talented artist. Seriously. You can throw strikes and they call it a ball. Really? Is that realistic then? You should start a custom online league so people can join. It's like online franchise with friends. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know when I get it, if I get it. Yeah, I'll let you guys know. You know, the kid has kind of been, you know, the main thing right now is my son been stuck on the damn PS4 because the kid don't got school. So like, what the hell is he gonna do in nowadays times? He goes outside and plays for a little bit, and then, you know, he's on the PlayStation with his friends all day. So gotta boot his ass off. No, Ryan doesn't rap. He sings, but he's absolutely terrific. I'm gonna start pitching to record companies. Look at that. Once this pandemic goes away, yes. Who stays with the Yanks? Frazier? Yeah, I guess these questions are just hard to answer right now because we don't know anything. You know what I mean? We don't know when the season's gonna begin. We don't know when anything's gonna start. Yeah, you got Tyler Wade, you got Frazier, you got Tauchman, who you still got to consider, even though you were struggling a bit. You know, there's a lot of different things you can do. You got the extra roster spot, so that could go to a pitcher or a hitter, doesn't matter. But I guess it really depends on who's healthy. It looks like Stanton right now is healthy. We'll see. It's hard to answer any of these questions right now. It really is because nobody knows. Nobody knows nothing. So we'll see, man. Chinese restaurants. Oh, God. Oh, man. These Chinese people in Wuhan, man. I feel bad for them, but they got to end these wet market things, man. I don't know if anybody saw that video, man, but my God, you guys know me. I don't get affected by much. I really don't. I don't get affected by much. Obviously, I've, you know, changed and I've grown because younger me, my attitude was a trash can, but I'm much different now. But I don't get affected by much. But my God, man, I don't like watching these videos, and I typically don't. But I was researching these wet markets, man. My God, I mean, bats isn't even a start. I mean, bats are, it's insane to even consider eating a bat, but the white Michael Vick. It's not even bats. I mean, I was seeing one of my friends on Twitter who does a lot of political stuff and actually, you know, really studies these things. I mean, you're talking, but the thing is that they have like this love for either eating these animals when they're alive or cooking them while they're alive. Yeah, I saw the Chinese guy boil the dog, which was literally one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. And I mean, we've all seen crazy shit. I mean, we've seen these psycho, you know, beheading videos and all this crazy ass shit. I don't know if I ever seen any video that affected me that bad. And everybody knows, I think from listening to me, there's a special place in my heart for animals. And I mean, that shit killed me. Killed me. To the point I told a few of my friends, and I think I even said it on Twitter. I mean, that Chinese man would have stood no chance. I would have put his head in the fucking thing. I'd have boiled his fucking head. Flat out. Dead serious. Easily one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. Terrible. Alive. Alive. The dog's crying. And I guess his body's in shock. So it obviously couldn't move and kick. So he's just in shock. But you can hear him crying. The guy's just turning him and pouring it like he's making fucking tortellini soup. He's just, you know, skewing it. You know, taking the big spoon and just pouring on top. And all this other shit. But I mean, there's other ones too, like baby octopuses, and they're pouring soy sauce on its head. And, yeah, I'd eat it. I'd eat it too, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Ryan, I would. But, no, like, there's another one too with frogs, and they got this big-ass green frog in a plate, and his legs are kicking, and they're, like, eating rice out of its stomach or some weird shit. I'm like, what is the idea? I'm not going to knock anybody's culture, and you do what you want, but what's the idea of these animals being alive? Like, somebody said to me, well, that's hypocritical because you eat cow meat, and I don't watch the cow get eaten and get cooked alive because I wouldn't eat that animal at that point. So I don't see it hypocritical in that sense. Yes, you can say we all eat animals. Understandable. I get it. But I'm not going to watch an animal tortured and eat it. Now, I also disagree with how animals are treated in slaughterhouses and things like that. Fine, I get it. But I do feel like there's a difference when you're witnessing that happen and then eat it. It's a bit different. It's a bit different. It's a bit different. But yeah, it's hard to it's hard. Ryan is a celebrity on my chats. Johnny, yeah, man. I even told one of my friends who shared it on Twitter, I was like, man, don't even share it. Like, if you don't mind, just take it off. Like, there's no point. I wouldn't share it. That's why I didn't share it. I tweeted about it. But yeah, I wouldn't share, and I recommend nobody share it. It's rather disturbing. But overall, when it comes to yeah, it's the same video that you probably saw. I think it was circulating with some of the same friends we have on Twitter. So it probably was that. You know, a lot of us share the same friends. But even Yankee Twitter in general has kind of gotten whacked, to be honest. I know Felix from NY News has kind of purged his Twitter. It's gotten weird, man. It's gotten weird. Yankee Twitter a couple of years ago was cool, like when I first started. But it's gotten really high schoolish. It's kind of funny. It's kind of weird to see. It's like cliquish, which is kind of strange, especially in a New York environment, because New Yorkers don't have that little click shit like that. But I guess these new age cats kind of have we're gonna have a little crew and a little group, and you know, fuck everybody else. They're stupid, or the little Twitter beefs and all that. It's stupid. It's dumb, put it that way. But yeah, when it comes to baseball, guys, there's just not much going on. That's why I said I haven't really done too many of these chats and nothing like that. It's crazy. Yeah, I got a few friends of mine in New York that was telling me that everything is dead. It looks like a ghost town outside. So it's crazy times we're living in. I'm not gonna blame anyone for my ruining Yankees Twitter. That's my Oh man, I love Ryan. I got a special place in my heart for Ryan. I love that man. I love that man. I love him. Wow. 10 people out there. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. All right, guys. I know there's you could blame Rudy, or you could just blame where it came from, China, which is really true. You know, people want to say, it's racist to call it a name. Oh, come the fuck on, please. It's a Chinese virus, folks. It's as simple as that. It's not racist. It's not racist. It's a virus that originated from China, that a communist party decided to tell nobody about and make this shit spread like hell. So, I mean, I remember that very first video that came out with that Chinese doctor warning everybody. Then he was jailed or whatever the hell happened to him. But, it's crazy. It's sad. There's a lot of old people dying. A lot of elderly. Italy, for an example. You know, very old population in Italy. 700 plus people dead in one day. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, to get your Yankee fix, man. There's not much right now to get a Yankee fix. I was watching Hideki Matsui highlights the other day. Underrated Yankee, just a legend. Absolute legend, Hideki Matsui. I was watching some of his highlights the other day. I was watching some Paul O'Neill stuff. The 98 Yankee DVD, the little video about the Yankees, is one of the best World Series documentaries ever of all time. It was terrific. Oh, Ryan, you cracked me up. All right, guys, I'm going to get ready to jump off here. As I said, there's not much to talk about. When you guys don't have many questions, when I got 20 plus people in here only, when I usually got 100 plus, 140. It's a slow time right now. Everybody's concerned and worried about their family. So anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off. God bless you guys. Hope everybody's okay. Everybody be safe. Take care of each other. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys again very, very soon. Thank you so much. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.